All right, in this video, you're going to discover a simple three-part Facebook ad strategy that converts leads and sales from your Facebook ads so that you can have a good framework to work from when you're putting together your ad campaigns that will give you a starting point that will allow you to be successful a lot faster with the campaigns that you're putting together. All right, so the first part to this three-part simple Facebook strategy that converts is to set up ads that are going out to cold traffic. Now, cold traffic is people who more than likely, or very likely, have never seen your product or service, let alone knows what it does for them. Okay, so what you have to do with these particular types of ads is you have to demonstrate to your ideal customer how your product works and how it's going to solve some kind of problem in their life or give them some kind of benefit that they want. That's what ultimately gets people to buy. And so we put these ads out there to audiences based on our research that we've done into our ideal customer to find out what Facebook pages they're hanging out on. And then we put our ads out there based on our research to demonstrate to these people how our product will do what they're looking for. So let me give you an example. We have a product for one of our customers that it's a teeth whitening product. So people want to get whiter teeth so that they can feel more confident about themselves. So we put our cold traffic ads out there demonstrating to people how this teeth whitening product works. We actually have videos where people will brush their teeth with the teeth whitening product to show how it works, and we demonstrate how it actually will whiten their teeth. When you do that to cold traffic, that's what will get them to convert. So you set up your ad to demonstrate, educate, and inform the customer of how your product works, how it solves those problems or fulfills the desires that they're looking for. And then we give them a call to action to go buy the product. If you do that in your cold traffic ads and use that as the top of your marketing funnel strategy, the first part of it, then you're on your way to a successful Facebook ad campaign. All right, so people message me all the time wanting to know what to look at when they're managing their Facebook ad campaigns. Now in this video, you're going to discover a way that you can look at your ad campaigns, but the problem with that particular situation is it really varies depending on your business model that you're using, along with the stage that your campaign is in. So for the purpose of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that your business model is doing some form of lead generation, and that you are just beginning a brand new campaign and you have tested nothing, you have no proof of concept. That's where most people are starting from. So we'll go ahead and show you exactly what to look for when you're starting a campaign where you're doing lead generation and you're just starting that right out so that you know the metrics to look for in order to create a campaign that's going to be successful for you and your business. All right, so the second part of a Facebook ad strategy that converts is to have warm traffic ads that are part of your process. So now warm traffic is simply audiences of people that have already had some kind of interaction with you. They're aware of your product. Maybe they've visited your website. Maybe they've opted into your email list. Maybe they've been on your fan page or they've interacted with one of your ads in the past, like watching a video or clicking on something. You can actually track all of that stuff, and you can create audiences inside of Facebook based on people who have done these actions. So in a warm traffic ad, what you're trying to do is accomplish a few different things. You want to first of all re-engage with people. Studies show that over 80% of sales are made after the 7th touch. So if you only have cold traffic as part of your advertising strategy, then you're going to miss out on a bunch of the additional touches that you can get, and you're going to thus miss out on a whole bunch of your sales, 80% of them as a matter of fact. So with warm traffic, what you're doing is, again, you're re-engaging with people. Now, what you want to do in those particular ads is you want to overcome the objections that people have to buying your product or service. You see, because if they've already interacted with you in some way, shape, or form and they haven't taken you up on your offer, there has to be some kind of reason why they're doing that. And that always boils down to objections. So you have to find out what those objections people have to buying your product. And then in these warm traffic ads, you want to focus your copy around overcoming those objections and then giving people another call to action to come into your marketing funnel and become a lead, purchase your product or service from you. Part 3 of a Facebook ad strategy that converts is having consistent email follow-up. Now, you should have the email follow-up to begin with. So if you are in a business model right now or you're just simply not doing email follow-up, I would highly recommend that you add that into your process, and here's why. Across the board with all of our clients, whether it's an e-com client, it's an information product client, a coaching and consulting client, whatever business model they're in, every single one of them that is doing some type of lead generation is doing email follow-up, and we consistently see 30% of the sales that we have come from the email follow-up. And it all comes back to the studies that show that most people, 80% of them, need at least 7 touches before they're ever going to buy a product or service from you. So if you're only working with part 1 of cold traffic and part 2 warm traffic, you're completely just spending money on ads in those areas, and you're not giving yourself the opportunity to follow up with people. When you do lead gen, you've spent money, you've built that lead, you can keep remarketing to those email contacts at no additional ad expense for you. So when you add that extra follow-up in and you get those additional sales, what it does is over time, it will make your campaigns way more profitable. Now, for example, we oftentimes have ad campaigns with our clients where we'll spend, $1,000, $2,000, maybe $3,000 on ads generating leads before we really start to see the follow-up system from the emails kicking in. Because, if you create an email sequence that is a week long or 2 weeks long, you have to keep pumping people into the front end of that, and people are always going to be at different stages. So, you might have a bunch of people that are still at email 1, they haven't got all 7 or 14 or 21 of your emails that you have in your follow-up. So you got to give it time for that automated follow-up stuff to really kick in and start producing sales. That can literally take a campaign from being unprofitable to being profitable. Now, on top of just having some of those automatic emails that go out or autoresponders, which many of the gurus talk about, you need to have consistent daily follow-up via email. That may seem like a daunting task, but you can very easily get into the groove of doing that yourself if you are at low revenues in your business, or you can outsource and hire somebody that is a professional to provide that for you. And when you have those daily consistent emails, you're going to see conversions over time. Some of your leads that come in today may not buy from you for 6 months. 9 months, 12 months. The longer that you stay in business, and if your goal with your business is to, have something long term, then it behooves you to generate leads and consistently follow up so that you can make your campaigns more and more profitable over time, and you'll be successful long term. So if you deploy those 3 parts of a strategy, that is what every single one of all of our customers that have ever been profitable, and we have customers that make $3 million a month, every single one of them deploys all 3 components of this strategy, bar none, and they consistently execute on it. That's what produces results. That's what produces results long-term with Facebook ad campaigns. All right, so if you found this video to be of value and you're interested in being able to have a huge advantage that will allow you to put together and scale Facebook ads that sell, then I got something super cool for you. So what I've done is I put together a free PDF that will walk you through our $1 million ad framework. This framework is what has produced all of the most profitable ads that we've ever done for our clients. In fact, we've had over 17 ads that have produced individually $1 million in sales each using this format. On this PDF, I'll walk you through all the different elements, and I'll actually give you an example of one of these ads that has produced $1 million, so you can see what all of the different elements are, and you can understand the ideas behind them, so you can model it into your own business. Now, what I'm also going to do is take this one step further for you. On top of that PDF, I'm going to give you a video that I call the Lazy Man's Guide to Targeting with Facebook Ads. This video will walk you through the exact steps that we go through with all of our huge successful clients to get the profit producing targets on Facebook so that you can use the ad framework that I'm going to give you to put out to audiences that have the highest probability of bringing you a return on your investment and allowing your campaigns to be successful. So if that's something that you're interested in getting, here's what you got to do. Just go ahead and click the link that we put in the description below. There might be one on the video, there might be one above the video or to the side of the video, you never know. There will be something on this page that you can click on that's going to take you to a page of my website where you can enter your email, and I'm going to send you that PDF along with that video so you can get a leg up and a huge advantage on starting your Facebook ad campaigns. I look forward to seeing your success. This is Jason Hornung to the Victor Belong Spoils.